Welcome back to Waynesider, where we dig into the raw, pulsating heart of the WWE Universe. Tonight, we're unraveling a moment that's sent shockwaves through arenas and social media alike. Paul Heyman's master plan unveiled, a new member joining Seth Rollins' faction, and a Money in the Bank twist that's flipped the Bloodline's world upside down. This isn't just a storyline, it's a chess game with stakes so high, it's tearing at the soul of a dynasty. Let's dive into this emotional rollercoaster. The Bloodline saga is one of power, rooted in Samoan pride and unrelenting ambition. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, built an empire with his cousins, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and later Solo Sikoa, while Paul Heyman, the Wiseman, spun their dominance into legend. They weren't just a faction, they were a family, a symbol of unity that crushed every opponent in their path. From Reigns' Universal Championship reign to the Usos' tag team supremacy, the Bloodline redefined what it meant to rule WWE. But power like that comes with a cost. The pressure to uphold the family's legacy weighed heavily on every member. Reigns demanded loyalty, his vision of the head of the table leaving little room for individuality. The Usos, the heart of the faction, carried the load in countless battles, their tag titles a badge of their sacrifice. Yet, beneath the surface, there was a quiet resentment, a feeling that their efforts were overshadowed by Roman's spotlight. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. Jey Uso, in particular, felt the strain. His journey was one of conflict, loyalty to his brother and cousin clashing with a burning desire to be more than a soldier. Every main event, every promo, seemed to revolve around Reigns, with Heyman's words elevating the tribal chief above all. Jey's glances, his hesitant pauses, spoke volumes. The WWE Universe saw it, felt it, a family bound by blood but fraying under pressure. Paul Heyman was the linchpin, the strategist who kept the Bloodline's machine running. His promos were masterful, painting them as untouchable, but his real work was behind the scenes, managing egos and stifling doubts. Heyman's history with Reigns was built on mutual ambition, but his past with other titans, like Brock Lesnar and CM Punk, hinted at a man who always had a plan B. The Wiseman's loyalty seemed ironclad, but fans wondered if his heart was truly with the family. Meanwhile, Seth Rollins was crafting his own rebellion. The visionary, the drip god, returned to SmackDown with a mission to topple the Bloodline's reign. His vision wasn't just about titles, it was about breaking the old guard, giving the locker room a chance to rise. Rollins rallied a small but fierce faction, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and whispers of a mystery member, promising to end Reigns' tyranny. The WWE Universe latched onto his fire, sensing a revolution brewing. The tension between Rollins and Reigns was personal, rooted in their Shield days. Betrayals from a decade ago still stung, and every promo felt like a knife twisting in old wounds. Rollins' defiance, his refusal to bow, pushed Reigns to the edge. The Bloodline's control was slipping, and Heyman's calculated words couldn't fully mask the cracks. Fans on X were buzzing, predicting a clash that would change everything. Then came Money in the Bank 2025, a night that turned the WWE Universe on its head. Picture this. The ladder match is chaos, bodies crashing, ladders toppling. Dominic Mysterio is inches from grabbing the briefcase when the lights flicker. A new figure emerges, cloaked in shadow, and storms the ring. The crowd roars as the mystery man clears the ring, climbing the ladder to snatch the Money in the Bank contract. The hood comes off, it's Drew McIntyre, now aligned with Seth Rollins' faction, but the real shock comes moments later. Paul Heyman steps out, a smirk on his face, and raises McIntyre's hand. The Wiseman, the heart of the Bloodline, orchestrated this entire moment. He's been playing both sides, feeding Rollins' rebellion while still standing by Reigns. The attack on the Bloodline's dominance isn't just physical, it's a betrayal from within, a master plan to destabilize the family. The arena erupts, fans torn between awe and outrage. Let's pause to feel the weight of this. Heyman's plan isn't just a twist, it's a dagger to the Bloodline's core. McIntyre, a former WWE champion with his own grudges against Reigns, joining Rollins' faction as a game changer. The Money in the Bank briefcase in his hands is a ticking time bomb, a threat to Reigns' title at any moment. Heyman's double dealing has turned the family's strength, loyalty, into its greatest weakness. The emotional fallout is immediate. Reigns, watching from the ramp, is stone-faced, but his eyes betray rage. The Usos, at his side, look shell-shocked, their trust in Heyman shattered. Jay, already wrestling with his place, seems hit hardest. His loyalty to the family now feels like a trap. The WWE Universe is reeling, flooding X with reactions, from praising Heyman's genius to mourning the bloodline's fracture. Backstage, the whispers are deafening. Insider sources say Heyman's plan was kept under wraps, even from most of the creative team. Triple H reportedly pushed for this twist to shake up SmackDown's main event scene, capitalizing on McIntyre's return from a brief hiatus. Some in the locker room are stunned, others impressed. Heyman's ability to play both sides is a masterclass in storytelling. But there's concern about fan backlash, especially with the Bloodline's popularity. McIntyre's addition to Rollins' faction is a bold move. The Scottish Warrior's history with reigns, bitter losses, stolen opportunities, makes him a perfect fit for the vision. His Money in the Bank win, orchestrated by Heyman, gives Rollins' crew a weapon the Bloodline can't ignore. Fans are speculating wildly. Will McIntyre cash in on Reigns mid-match? Could this lead to a faction war at Survivor Series? The possibilities are endless. For the Bloodline, this is a crisis point. Reigns' control, once absolute, is crumbling. Solo Sikoa's rebellion already strained the family, and now Heyman's betrayal cuts deeper. The Usos, caught in the middle, face an impossible choice: stay loyal to Roman or question the wise man who's guided them for years. Jay's conflict is palpable. His dream of breaking free might align with Rollins, but blood ties hold him back. The emotional toll on Reigns is subtle but devastating. The tribal chief thrives on being untouchable, but Heyman's double cross exposes vulnerability. His silence post-match, a rarity for the usually defiant champion, speaks volumes. Reigns isn't just fighting Rollins or McIntyre, he's fighting to keep his family together, to prove his vision still holds. The WWE Universe feels that struggle, their loyalty to the Bloodline tested. Heyman, meanwhile, is reveling in the chaos. His promos on the next SmackDown are electric, taunting Reigns while hyping Rollins' faction. But there's a risk. Heyman's playing a dangerous game, and McIntyre's unpredictable nature could backfire. The Wiseman's history shows he thrives on control, but juggling two factions might be too much, even for him. Fans on X are debating, is Heyman a genius or a traitor? Rollins' faction, now bolstered by McIntyre, feels unstoppable. The Visionary's dream of a new era is closer than ever, but it's built on Heyman's shaky foundation. If the Wiseman's loyalty wavers, Rollins could be next to feel the sting of betrayal. The WWE Universe is hooked. Torn between rooting for the Vision and mourning the Bloodline's cracks. Every SmackDown feels like a high-stakes gamble. The backstage buzz hints at bigger plans. Triple H's creative team is reportedly building toward a massive faction war, with Survivor Series or Royal Rumble as the stage. McIntyre's Money in the Bank briefcase adds a wild card, keeping fans guessing when he'll strike. But there's risk. Heyman's controversial move could polarize the audience, and the Bloodline's loyal fanbase might turn if the family falls too far. For the Bloodline's legacy, this moment is make or break. They've been the cornerstone of WWE, a dynasty that redefined power. But Heyman's betrayal threatens to unravel it all. If Reigns can't rally his family, if the Usos are solo break ranks, the Bloodline risks becoming a memory instead of a monument. The WWE Universe is watching, hearts racing, as the family fights to survive. Rollins' faction, meanwhile, is riding high. McIntyre's addition gives them muscle, and Heyman's backing gives them strategy. But trust is fragile. Rollins knows betrayal from his Shield days, and McIntyre's own ambitions could clash with the Vision. The WWE Universe is buzzing with theories, from a McIntyre cash into a full-blown war with the Bloodline. The story's alive, and it's gripping. Let's talk about Heyman's gamble. The Wiseman has always been 3 steps ahead, but this plan feels personal. His history with Reigns was built on trust, yet he's now aligned with Rollins, a man he once dismissed. Is this revenge for years of being sidelined in the Bloodline's shadow? Or is it a deeper play, a way to control both sides? The WWE Universe is dissecting every word, every smirk, for clues. The emotional core of this saga is trust, or its absence. The Bloodline was built on family, on blood, but Heyman's master plan has turned loyalty into a weapon. Reigns, the Usos, even Solo, they're questioning everything they've fought for. Rollins' faction, meanwhile, is built on hope, but leaning on Heyman's scheming could be their downfall. Fans feel the tension, that fear of collapse. As we close, let's reflect on what this means. Betrayal cuts deeper than any ladder match or title loss. We've all known the pain of someone we trusted turning against us, of a dream we fought for slipping through our fingers. Heyman's plan, McIntyre's rise, and the bloodline's fracture, it's a story of broken bonds, of blood tested by ambition. The WWE Universe is living this heartbreak with every twist. The bloodline's legacy hangs in the balance, a dynasty teetering on the edge. Rollins' vision burns bright, but it's fueled by a traitor's fire. As we head toward the next SmackDown, one thing's certain, this is a battle of blood, trust, and survival. Stay locked in with Waynesider, because this saga's just getting started.